Cage, #1 powerhouse at the time back in year 2000 when he was wrestling. And now he's back. We have Raptors, like you said, Scott Henson. And here we're going to see it as Scott Henson easily lifting Raptors to the top rope. Nice disrespectful slap to the face there. All VCW taking it to the VBW.
And, I have to say something here, Mike. I have to tell you that, powerhousing isn't the whole game. Mike Dempsey has the power, he has the technical skills, and he has the speed. Whereas a lot of the powerhouses, they have the power and the strength, lacking the speed. That's not the case here for these two powerhouses.
I have to interrupt you. Huge splash by Scott Henson. Pin, that could have easily been it right there. He could have been the #1 contender for the Canadian title.
Like I was saying, Mike Dempsey has it all too. He may not be as powerful or as strong as Raptors, but look at him. He's got the speed, he's got the charisma, he's in there doing his thing. That's all he needs.
And you know what? That's why he is a former Canadian champion and the best Canadian champion in my mind at this time. Wait a second, Scott Henson picking him up.
Oh, that belly driver, huge move. Here's the cover, 1, 2, Raptors breaks up. That could have well been very over right there. I did not see Mike Dempsey's shoulder come off the mat. That was a save by Raptors by far.
Raptors with a huge suplex, lifting up the big man. Scott Henson getting his shoulder up just at the right time.
What an amazing match this has turned out to be here tonight. All three men are down right now. Raptors making his way to the feet. Like I said, you can't keep that big man down. He will return, and he is resilient. He will not go down easy.
Blocked by Dempsey. Dempsey returning with a couple punches. Into the corner goes Raptors. Folks, what an incredible return. First match we have here. These three men have proven to be nothing but spectacular.
What is it? Mike Dempsey, we see support. The Dempsey bomb from the top rope on Raptors.
Folks,
this is it. 1, 2, no.
Like I said before, you have to get the other man down before you can even attempt to make a pin here in this type of matchup.
Mike Dempsey is one of those wrestlers who can catch you off guard at any time, no matter what situation he is in. Look at that, listen to that!
Big pin. Henson went for the big lariat, one of his patented maneuvers, but it was blocked, or it was ducked under by Mike Dempsey and rolled up for the 2 count.
Like I said, a resistance.
This is the power I'm talking about of Raptors right here. Lifting him up for his patented driver. Could this be it? Wait a second, Dempsey. Oh, from behind.
Splash. You got to cover on both men. 2, 3, he's got him.
Who won this match?
Well,
Dempsey thinks he did.
Well, referee is saying that Mike Dempsey won. He did cover both men.
Mike Dempsey. Wait a second, Raptors is confused, and Brian, so am I.
Well, then the referee signaled Mike Dempsey the winner.
Mike Dempsey's music hitting. Folks, the #1 contender for this Canadian title, Mike Dempsey. Raptors doesn't seem too happy about it, and I think he's going to show it right here as he's on the top rope. Oh,
my God!
Huge splash by Raptors onto Henson. Mike Dempsey doesn't care as he heads to the back.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back here on Warfare, and we are set for Eric Cage versus Christopher Blaze. #1 contendership for the world title is on the line.
Folks, Christopher Blaze winning that #1 contendership last week at Clash of the Titans when he won that 15-man Titan Clash and also became the Canadian champion.
Well, Eric Cage had a shot at the world title. Didn't come up too strong, came up a little short, but he may get another shot if he can defeat the current Canadian champion, Christopher Blaze, here tonight.
Well, not to kid you, Brian, Eric Cage made a mental mistake, maybe part of ring rust, which I'm sure he will say, and he will attest to, as I am positive he will come out strong in this match tonight.
Well, you're right, a little bit of ring rust maybe. Christopher Blaze has been in the ring for the past several months. He has been training. Eric Cage has been away. There may be a little bit of an advantage here in Christopher Blaze's favor. And here comes Cage.
Some new music by Undeniable One Eric Cage, a little remix to his music that he once had in previous federations. And the Undeniable One is about to make his entrance.
And you can see Christopher Blaze making sure the ref is going to call this one right down the line.
I don't think Christopher Blaze needs to worry about that. If memory serves correct, almost every single one of his matches involves OTB in some sort of way.
Well, maybe his ways have changed.
Where are you kidding, Brian?
That's what they jumped Eric Cage in the beginning.
Ladies and gentlemen, Eric Cage in the ring. Did we ever think it was possible? 2 years ago, Ground 01. I never even thought he would ever come back.
Well, 2 years ago, Christopher Blaze wasn't as tuned as he is now, and this may turn out to be a very, very deadly match.
I'll tell you right now, this is a match I've wanted to see for a long time. Quick fireman's carry. Oh, big boot in the face. Nip up by both men. Ducking under the side kick is Cage. Quick punches by Cage. Bouncing off the ropes comes Architect. Over Cage he goes, and back for a huge tilt-a-whirl slam, sending the Architect down to the mat.
Huge cover, 1, 2, no. Blaze kicked out, and that almost ended it right there, showing the power of Eric Cage.
The undeniable one definitely is back, and he's doing it in typical Cage fashion here with a standing vertical suplex. Architect looks limp. He doesn't even look alive, Brian.
Going suplex, lands it perfectly executed. Should go for the cover. Maybe a mistake, but he's picking up Christopher Blaze again.
I don't doubt the mind of Eric Cage one bit. Huge shoulder block by Eric Cage. Architect up to his feet quickly, but back down with a nice hip toss by the undeniable one.
And here's a bow and arrow stretch on Christopher Blaze. Looks like Eric Cage has been polishing a little bit on his submissions.
Might be unorthodox, obviously, by Eric Cage. An Architect hugging the ropes for dear life. That is our Canadian champion? What the hell is that?
He's not hugging the ropes, he's just grabbing the rope. He wants to make sure the ref knows he has them.
Right. Both men staring each other down, circling the ring.
Looking for a fresh start, maybe. Maybe looking for that lockup. Gonna go out. Here's a lockup again. That's out of the corner. Got him in a headlock. Christopher Blaze kneeling down, putting a little bit of pressure on. Headlock, takedown, and he's laying in the punches. And now Christopher Blaze stomping away at Eric Cage, maybe getting a little bit of upper hand here.
Nice moves from the Architect to bring Eric Cage down to his down to the mat. Something you got to do. It's hard to do to bring Eric Cage down. Sending Eric Cage off the rope for a huge clothesline. Eric Cage going down hard.
Christopher Blaze cannot be counted out in these kind of situations. He may be a little cocky, a little arrogant, and a little underpowering at sometimes, but he knows how to catch you off guard when the time be.
What I would like to know right now, Brian, is where are the OTB? Where are they? They're not at ringside. They are always at ringside, and this match they are not. Usually that means something.
Well, it's possible that Christopher Blaze may have asked for a fair match.
Good one. Cage picking him up for a huge... What is this? Brain buster! Unbelievable brain buster by the undeniable one. And Architect is down.
Hey, what would you call that move? Come on, what would you call it?
Brain buster?
No, I think it's called a fisherman's brain buster, Mike. Way to do your homework, buddy.
I cannot stand Brian Collins.
Well, Cage on mountain attack. Those 10 punches. There's 1, 2, 3.
You count with the fans.
He only did 3. That wasn't a 10 punch.
Cage whipping him across to the other corner. Coming back for a huge drop kick, and Architect hit the mat hard. You can see his feet fly up into the air.
We've done that many times. Architect hitting the mat hard. That looks like now Cage whipping it across the ring. No, reversed by Tech. Back, knee to the gut. Looking for gut wrench powerbomb. He found it. Huge.
God, I love that move. Gut wrench powerbomb. No one does it better than the undeniable one.
And once again, our Canadian champion getting his shoulders up and kicking out. Whip across the ring now. Cage looking for another offensive move. Huge! Diving, twirling elbow right to the jaw. Now, back body drop. And down goes Christopher Blaze, but now a huge nip up. No, oh my God, caught it with the reverse neck breaker. What an amazing innovative move.
Cage's neck looked like he stabbed it coming over here. Cage kicking out at 2. That was almost over right there, Brian Collins.
And look at Christopher Blaze, cannot believe it. Just like Christopher Blaze, you cannot count out Eric Cage.
Definitely not. But you know what? Architect doesn't look worried because he's going straight for the legs. Huge elbows to the knees of Cage, definitely weakening the powerhouse of the VBW.
You know, Eric Cage is a dominating force. Christopher Blaze may look confident right now, but you know in the back of his mind, he's got to be thinking that there's a possibility that he can't deny greatness.
Definitely, without a doubt. Double hook underarm DDT, sending Cage back down to the mat. That didn't look pretty.
Well, it's just brutal moving now. Christopher Blaze going to the second rope. possibly looking for a splash or... No, huge leg drop!
He hit him square in the eyes with that leg drop, and Architect up laughing about it. Cage could be injured. His face could be smashed at this point in time, but the current OTB member doesn't even care.
This is a huge mistake by Christopher Blaze. Never underestimate Eric Cage, and that's exactly what he's doing right now. He is taking advantage of Eric Cage when he is down, and that is not something to do.
Slowly going for the cover now. Cage easily kicking out at the 2 count. It's gonna take a lot more to bring that man down.
Yeah, definitely, and he gave Eric Cage way too much breathing time there, with slaps to the face, getting a little bit cocky. That's one of Christopher Blaze's hugest flaws that I have seen in the past. Cage across the ropes, and a huge diving shoulder block. What a collision!
Absolutely amazing collision. Both men went down hard. Eric Cage's face just squinched at the pain that he had faced in that shoulder block.
And now Christopher Blaze turning over Eric Cage and putting him into that arm lock.
That shoulder looks like it's on a 90-degree angle. Cage in terrible pain as Architect, knowing a lot of submissions, showing that he can do one more right here.
And once again, Cage getting to the ropes, forcing him to break that up that submission. But Christopher Blaze looking for the huge... What is that? What is that?
I don't know. You seem to be doing your homework, Brian Collins. What would that be?
That would be a stump puller, my friend.
Damn.
I am good. And now, Christopher Blaze trying to pick up Eric Cage in a gut shot.
A gut shot, the most technical term never come out of Brian Collins' mouth. Wait a second. Oh, huge DDT to turn the tables, and Architect is down, and Cage is up.
No one turns the tide better than Eric Cage, and now he's talking about that corner, looking for a huge, oh my god, the sky high, and down goes Christopher Blaze.
That was amazing impact on this ring. This ring is hard, and amazing impact with that sky
pick him
high.
up. No! Blaze reversed it. He's looking for the ankle lock. He's got it locked in. The ankle lock is locked in. This could be it. No, Cage, reverse it. Kick to the face. And Blaze hitting the ground.
Wait a second. Cage is up. Cage is up looking for something here. Cage.
My God. The rock bottom. Rock bottom. Cover. 1, 2, 3. Got him.
Cage becoming the #1 contender for that World Heavyweight Championship. His fight with the GOAT James Blade just isn't over yet.
And look at the confidence. He knows. He knows the GOAT.
Calling out the GOAT's name. It's just a matter of time, I think, Brian, before we see those 2 men walk up once again.
Well, it's only a matter of time now, like you just said. He's the #1 contender for the world title. And Christopher Blaze has got to be pissed. And just look at him. He's living.
Folks, we'll be right back for our main event.
Commentator's Corner with your host, T-Bone.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Commentator's Corner, the best 5 minutes of VBW Wednesday Warfare. Today we have a very special guest. He goes by the name of Fully Automatic. He's not in the studio right now, he's actually overseas. Whereabouts, we don't know, because he's military personnel, and we're supposed to keep his location classified. And that's all I really know about him. So, Fully Automatic, can you hear me?
Yeah, loud and clear.
All right, awesome. How you doing?
I'm doing about as good as it gets for sleeping in a bunker 190 days out of a year.
Yeah, what's the action like over there, man?
Hot and hairy, man. None of you boys in this wrestling federation could handle it.
Really? You don't think that any of the BBW boys here can take war life like you can, huh?
I'm not going to dignify that with an answer.
All right, fair enough. So I understand that you'll be coming to BBW very shortly.
I'll be on my way. You can guarantee I'll be coming.
Really, when do you plan on making your debut?
Well, ASAP, most likely next Wednesday Warfare. And I'm not after any title shots or anything like that. I'm just here to kick ass. The VBW, VCW, OTB, they can all bring it. I'm a headhunter and a neck breaker.
Well, we'll definitely be looking forward to your debut. So what kind of action can we expect from you?
Explosive. just like the U.S. Marines.
Really? All right. Well, it was a.
You find that funny?
No, not at all.
I heard you snicker on the phone, son.
Yeah, well, you're over there and I'm over here, so
Yeah, lucky for you.
Not much you can do about that one. So it's a pleasure having you on Commentator's Corner. And now let's get back to the action.
Folks, we are back.